Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Monday, June 30th, around 10 p.m. Mountain Time, 2025. A G1 geomagnetic storm watch for July 2nd and 3rd is coming up as we're keeping a close eye on a tropical disturbance east of Florida that could develop anytime soon. Plus, we've got a new blood type never seen before. Buckle up and keep calm. It's boom time. The scumbag we were talking about yesterday who lit a fire so that he could execute firefighters has been found dead on a ridge in the area. Good news there. Bad news here, thousands without power after severe weather hits Maryland. But the good news is that the power is back on. Pennsylvania, 17,000 plus without power. California, 13,000 plus. And Missouri, 10,000 plus without power. That's pretty good. As we take a quick look over at Tornado HQ, just three weather warnings here, a special marine and two severe weather warnings. But not much going on, especially where the storms are happening. There's no warnings where the storms are actually happening. That's quite a unique scenario there. So come over to tornadohq.com, live severe weather map, to get all of the audio live alerts. And here is the hail map for yesterday. 15,235 households impacted by 1-inch hail or larger. 6 households impacted by gorilla hail. And most of the big hail there was in South Dakota and North Dakota. The National Hurricane Center sees potential tropical storm in Florida. It may impact New Jersey on July 4th. And here is the region in question. 20% chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days. I don't think anything is going to develop from that disturbance. But in the Eastern Pacific, it's almost a guarantee that Tropical Storm Flossie will develop any day now. Good news about Flossie is she's going to move to the west and dissipate into a tropical disturbance and then into nothing. And here is the full forecast. We've got heat and fire weather concerns in the west with excessive rainfall possible in the south central U.S. Heat will build over the intermontane west and the southwest the next couple of days. Lightning from dry thunderstorms can create new fire starts, and combined with gusty winds, may cause a fire to rapidly grow in Oregon and even Northern California. Flash flooding will be possible in New Mexico and West Texas today, as well as parts of the southern and central plains due to slow-moving thunderstorms. So heed the warnings. And like we said, check out Tornado HQ for all of the live updates. We'll take a quick look over at the GFS model and move it through. Here is Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Everyday pop-up storms Friday and Saturday and Sunday into next week. A quick look at the total accumulated precipitation shows that, well, early summer is providing quite a lot of moisture for all of our gardens. Seismic update. No real quakes of note, normal activity worldwide. Most recent quakes in Hawaii and the west coast of the U.S. And that brings us to worldwide volcano news for Monday, the 30th of June. The list is quite extensive today. First on the list, Kirishima volcano, a 7,000-foot blast there. Ibu to 6,000 feet. Liwotolo, 8,000-foot blast. Sangay, volcanic ash not detected. Semeru, who knew? Now you do, 15,000-foot puff there. Possible volcanic ash at Reventador, 14,000-foot blast at Shivalush. Kirishima puffing to 6,000 feet. And we've got Swanosima on the list with a 6,000-foot puff today. Ibu to 7,000, Dukono to 8,000, Liwotolo to 8,000, Popo, 20,000-foot blast there. Raung on the list today with a 13,000-foot paroxysm. Shivalush, volcanic ash is not identifiable. Kirishima volcano, possible activity continues. Ibu to 7,000 feet. Dukono, puffing and passing. Semeru to 15,000 feet. Reventador, volcanic ash detected. Swanosima on the list, exploded. Liwotolo, 8,000 foot. Popo, Holy macaroni. What a list we had today. Hey. And that brings us to space weather. You can see the flaring has pretty much flatlined, a slight uptick over the last 48 hours, some small impulsive low-level C flares, but nothing really hitting any significant level. They claim that there are a dozen sunspot regions on the disk, but they are literally counting pinpricks. Those pricks. We do have geomagnetic activity in our future. Care to a stealth CME, a faint partial halo CME observed on the sun on Saturday, is predicted to pass by Earth by July 2nd. A minor G1 storm was issued, and now it is increased to a multi-day geomagnetic storm, care of this coronal hole, which is now facing Earth and will couple with us in the next 24 to 48 hours. Hours of powers. A quick look at the stealth CME here. You can see it leaving the sun on the 29th and making impact here on July 2nd. A direct hit, according to the WSA Enlil spiral. And as we look over at telemetry, all telemetry is quieting off. Density is leveled off in the last 24 hours. Plasma speed at a low level, hovering at about 500 kilometers per second, has leveled off as well. We will see a rise in density and a rise in speed as that stealth... Well, if the CME hits first, we'll see a jump in all metrics simultaneously. So keep a close eye out for that over at Discover Solar Wind. And here is a mind-blowing article coming out just a few days ago. She's the only person in the world compatible with herself, and we're talking about blood type. Scientists discover a new blood type, but it is unique to just one person from Guadeloupe. Absolutely fascinating. After years of study, scientists have discovered a new blood type in a woman from Guadeloupe. They're now searching for more people with the characteristic. The 68-year-old is the only known person in the world to have this blood group, which has been named Guada Negative, after a local name for her home island, Guada. The researchers behind the discovery announced their work in a presentation at the International Society of Blood Transfusions Congress in Milan, which concluded on June 4th. The research team first met the woman in 2011 when she was living in Paris and undergoing routine tests before surgery. But the tests couldn't reveal her blood type or any matches for it. Well, that's because it's a completely new blood type. Analysis at the time wasn't advanced enough to detect the cause, and the cause lay cold for 8 years. But researchers utilized high throughput gene sequencing analysis, which enabled faster and more in-depth analysis of the DNA, to re-examine the woman's blood. 2 years of detailed research followed, in which the team sequenced her entire genome. Human blood group systems are more complex than you might think. These classifications refer to proteins and sugars found on the surface of red blood cells called antigens, which are recognized by our immune system. Australian-American biologist Dr. Carl Landsteiner identified the first and most familiar blood group system, ABO, in 1901, and this won him a Nobel Prize in 1930. And after all those years, we now have a new alien blood type. Leave a comment below. Holy macaroni. There's still time. Well, actually, you've got over 5 months left for the free Starlink kit for homes. This offer coming directly from Elon Musk. Many people are now qualifying for a free standard Starlink kit, which I paid $650 for, folks. Not only that, if you get a 12-month residential service in select areas, you get the free Starlink and a free month of Starlink. Plus, the channel gets a free month of Starlink. The best high-speed internet on the planet. Put in your service address and see if you qualify now. They have packages as low as $80 a month, residential light. We pay $120 a month and get unlimited at the residential. It's up to you which package you choose, but the best high-speed internet no matter where you are on Earth. Even if there's no cell signal, you still get Starlink. It just takes minutes to install. You don't even need a high IQ. It's plug and play. You put it together, you turn it on, and it does everything for you. Plug it in and point it at the sky. It's that simple. So if you wanted to upgrade your internet, now's the best time to do it, where you can get a free Starlink kit and a free month of the best high-speed internet on the planet. Plus, you support the channel. And for that, we thank you. And that's a boom to knowledge. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with like-minded people or with people you just want to piss off. It's up to you. But be safe. We love you. And that is a boom.